Good morning, students. I hope all of you are safe. Today we are going to analyze the answers of the MCQ questions that you have attempted in PT1 exams. So let's start. Question number 1. Which among the following are autotroph? So among the given options, the correct option is A. That is, plants who prepare their own food using sunlight and other raw materials. Your mother just cooks the food already prepared by plants. So this can't be the correct option. Actually, the plants make foods using sunlight, carbon dioxide, water with the help of chlorophyll. Question number 2. Suppose you have kept a green potted plant in your balcony where direct sunlight cannot reach the plant. Can this plant perform photosynthesis? Assume that the plant is getting sufficient water and carbon dioxide. So the correct option is B. Yes, although the plant is not getting direct sunlight, but it is getting some light. Plants do not necessarily need direct sunlight. You can see inside a room with open windows during the day, even though sunlight does not reach the room directly, but there is light inside the room which makes you see. Similarly, plants in the balcony receives light, though it is not direct sunlight, hence can perform photosynthesis. Clear? Okay. So let's move to the third question. If the plant is covered with a transparent cellotape, what effect will it have on the leaf? So the correct response is A. The leaf will have difficulty in absorbing gases. As the cellotape is transparent, sunlight can still reach through the leaf. However, stomata, pores of the leaf, cannot absorb air as air cannot pass through the tape. Question number 4. Which of the following is not required for plants to perform photosynthesis? So the correct option is option C, oxygen. Carbon dioxide and water are required for photosynthesis. Oxygen is not required for making food. However, it is required by them to burn the food during respiration. Clear? So, the correct option is C. Question number 5. Bacillus is a kind of bacterium which causes many diseases in humans. It feeds on us as well. So, can you decide who is host or parasite in the given condition? So the correct option is C. Humans are host, Bacillus is parasite. Parasites are those which depend on host and deprive it of valuable nutrients. Here, bacterium is parasite and humans are hosts. Question number 6. Researchers recently found that Mica vibrio bacteria protect eyes from some eye infection. This bacterium is found in humans and they depend on us for food. What is the relationship between bacteria and us? So the correct answer is option C, symbiotic. As we know, symbiotic relationship is one where both sides mutually benefit. Okay, so question number 7. Knowing the mode of nutrition in fungus, can you guess on which of the following things will fungus not grow? Yes, so the correct option is option C, sleeping cat. Fungi are not like green plants and they cannot make food by photosynthesis as they lack chlorophyll. They feed on dead and decaying matter. Other than sleeping cats, which is living, all are decaying odd organic matter. Question number 8. Which among the following statements represents climate phenomena? So the correct option is option A, only one, that is cold days in December and January month in North India. Question number 9. Due to some unknown reason, in winter the temperature of Mumbai was drastically increased from 23 degrees Celsius to 46 degrees Celsius, but just for a day. Which of the following faced a major change in it? So the correct option is A. As this is just for a day and not for very long time, the weather data will change more than climatic data, which is average of many days. So the correct option will be weather data in Mumbai. In question number 10, you are seeing the monthly average temperature table chart of a city. So in which month is the city hottest? And the correct option is option C, that is June and July. As we can see, the temperature difference between the maximum and the minimum temperature in the month of June and July is very least. So it will be the hottest month of the year. Clear? As we have seen that in the question number 10, the June is having average maximum, that is 42 degrees Celsius, and average minimum is 33 degrees Celsius, whereas in the month of July the average temperature is 43 degrees Celsius and average minimum is 32 degrees Celsius. So due to the difference in the maximum and minimum temperature, the month of June and July is the hottest city. Clear? Okay. Now next we will move to the question number 11. Which among the following adaptation features will help animals to live in deserts? So the correct option is D, that is padded soles. As the padded soles will help the animal to walk on the sand, short height and black color will make it hard for the animals, as he will absorb more heat in that case. So the correct option is D, that is padded soles. Let's move to the question number 12. How do long tails of monkey help them to live in tropical regions? And the correct option is D. Long tails help monkey to climb on the branches of tree and get their food. As we know, monkeys live on the trees, so they need the long tails so that they could climb up on the branches of the tree and can obtain their nutrition. Clear? Okay, so let's move to the question number 13. Which of the following animal is more likely to survive than the other in the polar regions? So in the polar regions, the correct answer is B, an animal with white skin color, and it is due to camouflage. As we know, in the polar regions what is happening? Ice is there and the color of the ice is white. So if they are camouflaging in the white background, in that case they are able to survive. Okay, so now we are moving to the next question, that is question number 14. Which of the following is an adaptation feature of an elephant living in tropical rainforests? And the correct option is D, that is all the above. An elephant should have tusks, should have large ears and trunks. So these are the adaptation features for an elephant living in tropical rainforests. Question number 15. Two of the major steps involved in the natural water cycle are missing from the diagram shown. So we have to identify the steps. The first option is, so the correct option in question number 15 is D. So the Q is the evaporation and B is the condensation. As we know, from the water is converted into the liquid form of the water is converted into the vapor phase, that is evaporation, and again the vapor phase of the water is converted into the solid phase, that is the process known as condensation. So condensation, evaporation, that is option D is the correct one. Question number 16. Which of the following correctly explains the term water table? And the correct answer is option B, that is top layer of water between soil and solid rocks. As we know, the water table underground, the water resides between the soil and the solid rocks, and that is forming the water table. So the correct option will be option B. After 16, we are moving to the next question, that is question number 17. In this question, two pictures have been shown, two diagrams have been shown. So which is the correct representation of an aquifer? And the correct option is B, that is only Q. As you can see in the option Q, there is soil and between the soil and rock, that is water, there is a water table, and again between the two rocks the water is there. But in the diagram showing in diagram B, there is being shown that there between the two rocks soil is there, but that is not the case. So the correct representation is the Q, and that is showing the aquifer. Question number 18. Two towns P and Q had the same consumption of water and the same annual rainfall. So which among the two is likely to have a higher water table? And the correct option is A, that is town P, as it is not having the cemented ground floor, while the town Q has a cemented ground. So we know the uncemented ground allowed the more seepage of water and enriching the level of the water table. So the correct option will be A, town P. Question number 19. Water is being washed in wasted in which of the following cases? So the answer will be option B, that is 2 and 3. That is, a pipe supplying water to a locality is leaking, or a person is washing the floor with water. In both the cases, the water is being wasted. Now we are moving to the last question, that is question number 20. Which of the following methods will minimize the consumption of water in agricultural practices? So the correct option is C, drip irrigation. We know drip irrigation technique delivers water exactly at the base of the plants, and hence in this way it will prevent the wasting of the water, and this type of irrigation technique can be used in those areas where there is shortage of water. Okay.